Alright, so we are live here with the winner bracket final. We have the top 4, kind of, from the winner bracket. The players who have won all the prior rounds here. We have 4 outstandingly well-performing players. Jaja, Grizzy, Link, so the player who has built a map for this competition and has also found a new team because he has qualified to the Trackmania Grand League Season 3. Then we also have none other than Gwen, the game word player, who's the favorite, and then of course Hugo220, also well known in the scene. So those players will battle out for 2 spots in the grand final. So this is already the chance for them of making it to the grand final, and then the bottom 2 will go down into the consolidation final. Yes, into the consolidation final, if I recall it correctly. Yes, consolidation final. Well, let us check here, actually. Let us check. Because this is important to know as I go for Hector into this one. Verwenden Sie Google Chrome? Yes, I do that. So here is the bracket, and you can see it here. The bottom. So this match 31. Hello. And you can see here second match. What number is that? But yeah, they're going to the consolidation final because those will battle it out here for the spots. And then they have to play yet another round in order to make it. But hey, let's go into the live round here. We play cup mode, of course, till 120 points this time. So points per partition is 10, 6, 4, and 3. And the players will indeed have to collect those points till 120 points. And if they have surpassed or reached this margin or threshold, they have to win 1 more round in order to get first or second. And I think, yeah, I mean, actually, 3rd and 4th position doesn't really matter because they are going to make it into the round anyway, into the consolidation final. And with that, actually, we have only Gwen and Link left here. Jaja and Hugo have both made a mistake. Let's see what times they can do. They're going to start on my favorite map here. It's Geodesic, a map that is really good. It is by Vadis. And the WR is 1 minute point 30, and I think we're gonna see times that are like 0.3 to 0.2 away. Gwen gets a good approach, but Link did it really well here. Look at that. Link pressing B for boost in the ending and taking it with a 0.50 already. That was already a great time here from Link. That is really, really good. Nice ending, and you can describe the map like this. If you push it here, you really get a lot of time, and one small mistake and you lose on a lot of time. But a 0.50 by Link, and he could be the player who could actually dethrone Gwen here. But Gwen also started pretty weak into the winner bracket semifinal. I mean, weak in terms of not winning. That is Gwen problems that he has. And yeah, now Gwen is eventually in first position. So let's see if he is if he's making it or not. He's currently leading. Hugo is in second. Then we have Link a little bit further behind. As you can see here, he's here for me on that thing. So Link is on P4. Jaja, Hugo, Gwen all in the mix. So that is a very close round here. Second round into this winner bracket final. And we can see Gwen leading. Hugo, Jaja, however, are attacking. Hugo is bad to Spectre. Let's see Jaja's speed here. Is pressing B for boost. Look at that. Gwen is leading together with Hugo, but Jaja all of a sudden is in the lead. That is a crazy comeback from Jaja here, but also Gwen making that mistake. That is uncommon. Also, oh my god, also Jaja making the mistake. So Link is capitalizing here, getting second position. Everyone is falling apart in the end. And Hugo, 1 minute point 38. That is, oh my god, man. That is 0.08 away of being WR. And you could see the level here from the players. Jaja was in the lead. But he couldn't, he couldn't pass it. And with that, he died and didn't make it. So Jaja is unfortunately the loser here so far. And also getting a weird start here, falling behind already. 0.5 of a second, make it 0.9 now because he didn't have any speed. Another mistake for Jaja here. So maybe now the pressure is coming in. He can still finish though, but he makes an additional mistake, and this is unfortunate stuff for him. Hugo and Gwen are in the lead. Link is behind. Link is on P3 at the moment. Gwen with a good trajectory here. Hugo did it as equal, or he did it equally good than Gwen, but still a very close round here. 0.1 of a second between them. Link with good speed though. Hugo with a good approach again. But still, it is Link who had a very good ending section here. If you think about the first round where he was denying Gwen the first position, but now makes that mistake, had to release, because if he didn't release, he would have touched the wall. But still, he is getting second position, only 200 away from Hugo. What a round was that? This didn't really look close at all, and still it was only 500 of a second between first and third position. That is sick. But Link again sniping some points here from Gwen, and it is actually Jaja who was not able to finish here. And yeah, Hugo with his second first place here on this track, going to round number 4 on a Geodesic. Cool map, really cool map. And yeah, Jaja with only 8 points here, and Gwen making a mistake there, a similar mistake that Jaja has done, but he's still able to clear that speed check. Fortunate stuff for Gwen here. And Jaja is now up into the lead, 600, and that's what he is in need of. Jaja needs that first position. The last couple of rounds have really put a dent into his motivation, but now he is in the lead, and he could gain some momentum going into that last round here by not making a mistake in this round. Looking good, good approach. You want to steer as little as possible on the grass, and Jaja is just doing that. He is leading. He's leading the race, but still it is Hugo and Link who doesn't give him any air to breathe. So Jaja still not safe yet, as he gets a very good drift here. That was so risky by Jaja, and this could be a sick time from the French player. Of course, this could be a 5x here from Jaja, and this will be a 61. Okay, almost a 5x, getting himself first. Well needed for him. Link in second, Hugo in third, and Gwen after that mistake getting last position, but still finishes, unlike Jaja in that prior round. But still, you can see the map is so hard to do. And yeah, points are still very close together. But yeah, let's see who's taking that one, as Gwen is waiting for Jaja, who apparently had to see, or just wait, or just asking for a delay. So probably someone with you were a little bit like, okay, what is happening? But Gwen. Gwen is stalling for content. So let's follow Gwen here as he goes on the ice. Oh my god. So what we did in the warm-up, we were actually trying to land on this beam here, as my fixed point is still here. Can I like put it away? Now it's gone. Okay. So we tried to from this beam here, or from this part here, we wanted to land on the beam, and Gwen almost did it, but that was a weird camera. Okay, let's see what Link is doing. Maybe Link is doing something else. Let's see where he wants to land on. Nowhere. Let's see what Gwen does. Now, Jaja now just finishing. Imagine he just finishes now. And everyone has to lead it. That would have been weird, but yeah. We are live again with the last round here on this map. So Jaja had to go AFK or something. Let's see what is happening here. Who's gonna take that 10-pointer and who not? So Jaja is stalling there, of course. But yeah, all good, all good. So let's see. Jaja in P2 at the moment, but very close battle here. 700s between all the players going into that section. That is, yeah, it looks easier than it is with the speed check. You really need the best angle or the best line over that stretch, and you can easily mess that one up. Gwen is leading, however, and the Link is behind. Jaja has fallen a little bit behind, but gets a very good slide over this section, but it's still not enough to come anywhere closer towards the other players. So a round without a lot of mistakes here. Look at that. And yeah, look at that. It's someone making a mistake. Link falling behind. Gwen versus Hugo here in this section. And it's Gwen opting for that more outside approach. Has more speed, but Hugo is going for the attack. Gwen can potentially take that 10-pointer, but it's Jaja attacking. Is Gwen getting denied some points again? Yes! 14 thousandths of a second between Jaja and Gwen is always losing it in the end. And yeah, it is unfortunate to see that. And yeah, Hugo is with that leading with 37 points. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just not interacting that much with the chat during a cast, so I'm sorry to say that. So I'm not cannot explain why am I doing good, but I'm doing good, man. Was hiking through the snow yesterday with a friend, and yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing, Finn? Hopefully all having a good day, as you, Finn, and particular all the other people. So yeah, hopefully all having a good day. Alright, so that was the first map. Top 2, of course, goes through. And guys, I don't wanna say it, but Gwen is in last at the moment. Gwen is currently sitting only at 20 points. I think he just has thrown away like 6 to 8 points on that ending section on the prior map. But yeah, Gwen was looking strong on this map. And we have Kyogre. So a map that we haven't really seen a lot in this tournament. But I'm really happy that we're gonna see it here again. So Kyogre is being played here. And yeah, there you can check out the bracket. Yeah, I think so as well, Reactor. But we're gonna see if Gwen is taking it or not. As he just drops a good time here. Kyogre, a map that really favors risky playing style, and he just does a 58. Oh my god, the WR is a 46 by Bings. The map is by Mephisto, and that is a very good time for Gwen here. But hopefully he's just not at a warm-up, Andy, and can redeem himself and win a round. But that was a very good time here from Gwen. This map is, I would say, rather fast. Of course, favors the tech environment. No ice on this track. Has a lot of dirt where you really want to hold your gear. So this transition here, of course, jumping into a drift and then ending with this sausage part into another dirt section that is coming up just after this part here. So Jaja, just follow him here, how he's approaching that dirt section here, because here you really want to hold up your gear. Really hold it up, get the perfect line here. Jaja and Gwen are doing it very good, are in a doing a similar approach, but Gwen just did that jump there better, where you also want to hold your gear, then of course steer as little as possible on the dirt, and then it's already going to an end. So this map is really, there's a lot of action going on, but the ending, I mean, it's the full speed section, I would say, but a different full speed section where you want to have the best possible angle, as Gwen gets himself first position, gets a very good ending, and this is a .62 from Gwen, a great time. Jaja in second, stays ahead. But yeah, 3 times under 57, and like well under 57. That is a great performance. And with that, Gwen will get his first 10-pointer in this actual winner bracket final. Nee, this is the winner bracket final. Yeah, but the grand final is today. Okay, I cannot read. So, let's see if this is Gwen's best map. That's the thesis from a Wraith. And let's see how he did that. How he can do it. As we see Jaja in a last position, so he's slacking a bit. But he can still, yeah, make it pretty well here. He's 0.4 behind, but with a good ending section, he can make it happen. I really like this third section. I think this map is pretty complete when it comes to having styles. I really like it. And too bad that we haven't really seen this map throughout the tournament here too much. But now, I mean, in the important rounds, we're gonna see it. So it's really nice to have this map in our backpack, as Gwen is leading. This looks like to be another mid time here. Another mid 57 time. 56.66. Great time. 89 for Link. Staying ahead of Hugo. But I don't know what Gwen did, but he's so consistent here. He did a .66 and now up to 40 points, tying the next player. And this next victim is Link, of course, and then Hugo is leading, still with 45 points, but he is stumbling a bit. But now we have a match coming up. We have a match, Gwen not making any sort of mistake. It is Hugo doing the first mistake, touching the triangle, the outside of the checkpoint, which you have to avoid, of course. But if you have an off line, you won't make it. And you have to take the risk of hitting it. And it was unfortunately Hugo who was coming into touch with that. We have Gwen versus Link going into the last part of the track. I mean, this track is not that short, but it kind of feels short. I just don't know why. But yeah, every player has made a mistake. Link with no speed, and also Jaja is 2.6 seconds behind. So Gwen can take it easy. He can take it very conservatively in the ending. But maybe he's dropping a good time. Let us actually check here what time Gwen will do here. This could be another 56 time. Yeah, a 56.89, so not that fast. Link in second, Jaja in third. And then we have Hugo, who's not able to finish because I think he had a dead respawn or something like that. So he is not finishing. And that's the second DNF that we have in this in this grand final. My God, in this winner bracket final. Not finishing. So we had Link, Jaja not finishing, and Hugo. And the players Gwen and Link have still finished. So, Hugo not making a mistake here. And let's see how he's gonna cope that turn. Of course, he was completely dead in that prior round, not getting himself 3 points, which is, of course, unfortunate. But Hugo is now leading. I mean, Gwen is the only player who didn't make a mistake here on this map yet. And let's see if I just jinxed Gwen with that. No, I didn't. I didn't thus far. As he did a really good turn. Those turns are really hard to do because it's hard to estimate those turns. But Gwen is surviving them. But now he's getting attacked by Link and Hugo, who are betting now. But Gwen with more speed compared towards Hugo and Link. Okay, let's see who's taking it. Gwen with a very aggressive line. Hugo goes over the inside there and flies to Narnia and went from second to last. That was a very risky ending from Hugo. And he was not able to stabilize himself there. So Hugo dropping from actually first position before that map to third. And Gwen is now up in the lead from 20 to 60 points, getting himself 40 points in 4 rounds. That is crazy. That is a crazy good performance here from him. And of course, the tournament is sponsored by Esport Line. I haven't really mentioned that quite yet. But make sure to check them out because they want to develop and establish esport in Sarthe, that is in the west of France. They're organizing events and tournaments around video games, and you can follow them on social media. So check them out. Definitely a good thing. And hopefully we're gonna see more tournaments that they are sponsoring because they have sponsored this tournament as well as Nadeo. Nadeo sponsored this one with some goodies. And I think with some prize pool as well, if I recall it correctly. But the prize pool of this competition is €150. But yeah, I mean, the first place also gets a physical trophy, which is good. So really nice to see that as Link wins this round over Gwen. So Gwen not with a perfect map here, only getting himself second place. So 46 out of 50 possible points for Gwen. And he will only get himself 6 points. So Link 62 points, Gwen 66 points. And yeah, we are halfway through with this round, or with this match, the winner bracket round here, as the point limit is 120. So we'll definitely see every map by the looks of it. And now we have an Mdeheme. And let's see if they can make it. If Gwendal can get himself that first position, or if anyone else can deny him. Alright, so Jaja still only with 45 points in last position. So he's still in last. But, I mean, he didn't fall that much behind. Only 21 points short towards Gwen and 17 points short towards second place, which should be your aim to reach the grand final. That should be the aim for Jaja, to not fall too far behind, to get some sort of points throughout the whole yeah, maps here. Not DNFing or stuff like that, but Jaja looks ready. He looks ready on this one. I think it was also a good map for him, as well as for well, who haven't I seen? I haven't seen Link on this one, but I think Gwen. I haven't also seen Gwen on this one, if I recall it correctly. No idea, but this ending is of course really hard to do because this wall ride is so tight and you're so fast. As you can see, Jaja is extending, I would say 700 kilometers per hour because of this red boost. And yeah, then you of course have to nail the ending. So players have warmed up and we will go live with 5 live rounds here. Let's see who's gonna take it. Let's follow. Yeah, Hugo is lagging a bit, so let's follow Jaja here for that first round and see if he can get himself in the top 2 placement or not. Nice competition that we are seeing here today. Nice horn. I think that was Gwen. Who knows? Who knows? Hope no player has made a mistake. Let's go into the free cam. The follow all cam. Let's see some camera work here from a professional drone flyer. So, Hugo is currently in last because he got that weird line there. Link and Gwen are in second and the battle for second. But what a fight are we witnessing here for that first 10-pointer. It is so close to call here between the players. Gwen is currently in last position, but gets himself a lot of speed. Link died. Gwen with more speed than Jaja. Who's gonna take that first position? It's actually Gwen by 1,000 of a second. You got to be kidding me. 1,000 of a second between Gwen and Jaja for that 10-pointer. Because Gwen finished more to the left, he was able to do that. Oh my god, man. What was that round? That was a crazy round. And it is Gwen who's getting himself the 10-pointer because he had a tiny 10 more speed there in the ending. But yeah, 1,000 of a second. It's nothing. So that is... that is crazy. No, Matt, he's not using Brazilian car. I just disabled downloads because I'm suffering from severe lags in the game at the moment. So I have to disappoint you. So I just cannot see his team skin. But yeah, let's go into the next round here. We have Jaja, Hugo, and Gwen leading over Link here, who is 0.3 behind. So Gwen and Jaja are betting out here again for the 10 points. Can Jaja this time get himself the 10-pointer, or will it be Gwen? Gwen with an SD. Jaja doing it as well. Getting a good approach. Gwen with a mistake, and Jaja will indeed take it. Great ending here. 55.63. That's also a great time here from Jaja to finish it off. The WR is a 0.20 by Call, if I recall it correctly. But well-needed 10 points here for Jaja, going up to 61 points. And you can see Hugo was actually... 6 rounds ago he was first, and now he's down to last position. So not looking too good here for the MTP player, who I clicked accidentally on his name. So let's follow Jaja here. I think I haven't seen him in the last French Cup. Or have I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but maybe he has participated, but he didn't make it into the semi-final for sure. Maybe he was in the top 32 or top 16. But other than that, I just don't know what placement he was on. Maybe someone in the chat can help me out. But yeah, Gwen is leading, and I think he's on a sick time. That could be a 3 to 4x for Gwen, as Hugo and Link have overtaken Jaja here in this part, since he just did a very poor ice slide or ice transition. And Link is actually overtaking Hugo there. And yeah, Gwen doing a 0.4x here, 0.49. That is a great time. And with that, it is Gwen extending his lead here to 13 points. Did I make any mistake, or what was going on with the title? Hopefully everything was good there. But yeah, I think now it should be fine. Thank you for doing that, Rafe. So, nice time here from Gwen, doing a 0.4x in a match. That is pretty good. All good. All good. Just press F5 and then it should be fine. But, yeah. All good. Jaja making a mistake there. And also Hugo not with the best line here. But with that, he can go for a lot of speed. He can build up a lot of speed and gets a good angle here. But with that, of course, it means that you exiting the ice more awkwardly. And also this part, you can see Hugo just died because of that. And it is Gwen betting it out with Link here for that first position. Who's going to take it? It's Gwen staying ahead. 500ths of a second and another 55 mid-time. Great time from Gwen. Great round from Link as well. And yeah, Gwen now up to 100 points. So he's not finalist yet. He is at 100 points and he needs 120 points in order to activate the finalist mode. So still 20 points to go. Not too much, but a lot of things can happen here. As Jaja and Hugo are falling more and more behind throughout this race. Hugo and yeah, Jaja didn't really look too strong on this map. Maybe they will now. But also Link and Gwen are doing a very good performance here. But just when I was speaking bad about Jaja, he's having a crazy start here. 0.1 ahead of Link. Also good approach here, but Link with more speed and the better approach by the looks of it. So let's follow Link here for this part, as he has a little bit more speed and will go into the lead. So Jaja has to settle down in second position at the moment. Gets a good entry here though. Link also with a good SD. Is he making a mistake? No, that was so close here for the Grizzly player. But he's staying alive and gets first with a .64. Well needed 10-pointer to extend his lead towards Jaja and Hugo. And this means that he's up to 93 points. This could be the last map, actually. This could be the last map here. It is Embers by none other than Link. So Link is playing as well here, this competition. And he has also put in a map. So Gwen up to 103 points. So theoretically, it could be the last map. If Link wins 3 rounds in a row. Or just, yeah, he needs to win 3 rounds. And then Gwen gets second. And then, of course, both of them just win round 4 and 5. But we have one warm-up beforehand. Very cool map. I really like it. Also feels, yeah, easy to learn, hard to master. Especially with this nose slide that Link did there. This small, tiny second that he did the nose slide. And this part as well, where you have to no jump. So it can get hard. But I think that, yeah, this map also favors Gwen a little bit. And also Link, because Link has built this map. And I think he's not building something that he doesn't like. And Gwen played super well on that. But let's see how Jaja is doing. I mean, he's doing a very good warm-up here. Dropping a time of under 102, which should be the winning time. And he needs to do that. As Hugo is in last with 69 points. Jaja in third with 74 points. And then we have Link having a lead over 19 points of the third position. So that is good for him. And then, yeah, I mean, there's some air to breathe. But good rounds for Jaja and Hugo are super important now. So let's see if they're gonna make it or not. So let's follow, yeah, Hugo. He's a bit laggy though. Let's not follow him. Let's follow Jaja, who's a little bit further behind. So again, a little bit of a deficit here for him on this track. But he comes back strong here. Good approach for him. As Link is leading at the moment. Jaja touching a little bit of the snow there on the inside. That's what you want to avoid, because the snow will slow you down tremendously, just like in real life. So Jaja is not getting a lot of speed over this part. Also here steered a little bit too much or too little. Of course, if you wanted to hold that nose slide or not. So he just died there. And we are left with 3 players. Link is leading, and this looks to be another 101.7, which is a good time for Link. And let's see if he's gonna make it. Hugo with more speed though, but it's not enough. Okay, it's a .90, but still a great round here. 0.1 between first and third. That is impressive to see. And Link with that also surpassing the 100 points barrier. Gwen up to 117 points, 107 points, pardon me, but he can make it 117 now if he wins this round. So let's follow Gwen and see if he can make it on that second round. Hallo Passi. Schön, dass du da bist. Hallo, hallo. Alright, so Gwen, good start, as well as for Link. The game wordplay is doing it quite nicely here. And then we have Jaja, who's also running up here. He's rocking the Morocco skin. Then we have Bosnia for Gwen. Hugo with Panama, I think. Or is it Pakistan? No, Panama. Pan is Panama, right? And then Link has the... What is that? Mexican skin. Gwen with a mistake, and Mexico's leading, so the skins are chosen randomly. And Link is winning it here with a 102.17, so not the fastest time that we have seen, but still enough here to overtake Gwen actually. So Link in the lead, 113 points for him, and now Gwen and Link both away, one victory. But of course the momentum is on Link's side after winning 2 rounds in a row. So you guys said that Gwen will actually get himself the victory here as the bet. I think that Gwen will have a hard time against Link. Link looks ready, wants to take a revenge. And let's see if he's gonna make it or not. Good start from all the players. No one is finalist yet. Just to give you guys the information, of course, the point limit is 120 and not 100. And then the final will be 130. But the question is who's qualifying to the final and who's dropping into the consolidation final and has to play one more round and has to shiver against one of the players, or against 2 of the players, or 3 who you are facing in the consolidation final. So let's see here. Hugo with a good approach here, but had a little bit of airtime. Jaja is in the lead. Link is behind. Gwen again with a mistake. So Link needs that first position in order to get himself the finalist mode. But it's Jaja denying him actually. It's Jaja with a 101.83 denying. And Link with the face slap. 119 points. And Gwen could also well go up to 119 points if he gets himself that second position. So Jaja, 93 points. In third, and no one is finalist yet, so another important round for everyone here. Link has to deny some points, of course, and then we have Gwen, Jaja, and Hugo who are not quite there yet. I mean, Gwen has a 20-point seat over third and a 30-point seat over fourth, but still, it's nothing that they cannot clear. It's the top 4 here. Everyone has survived every match so far. So also interesting to see if we're gonna see those players here also in the actual grand final, because this is the winner bracket final, but from the loser bracket we could also see 2 players making it, of course. So would be interesting to see, as Link is currently in second position. He needs that first to deny Gwen the victory, and with that the finalist mode. But Gwen is looking very strong here. This is a strong performance by or from the game world player here, as Link is pushing it, but it's not a lot. Or it's not enough here to overtake him. And Gwen will drop a 101.79, great time. And we have a double final situation going to the next round. And this is exactly what I was thinking of. Link and Gwen are just on another level compared to what Jaja and Hugo, who haven't even like surpassed the 100 points barrier. So nice to see that. So Porsche Champ, double final situation here on this track. On Embers, the last round on this one. And let's see if someone can deny Gwen and Link the victory here. Link with a very good start. Let's go with Gwen here, who is currently sitting on P3. Together with the Jaja, who are behind Hugo. And Link, of course. Gwen with the inside approach. Not a lot of speed for him. This is not the line for Gwen that you have to choose there. So not looking good. Link with a beautiful dirt slide there. Super smooth steering there. And it is Gwen with a beautiful section. He has more speed than Link. So this is all in the ending. Who's getting into the grand final firstly? Is it Link or Gwen, the Game World player, or the Grizzly players? Both TMGL players are betting it out here for the first spot in the grand final. Link is leading. Gwen with a good approach, but it's not enough yet to release. He released too much. And it will be Link who's qualifying as the first player with a 101.76. What a great performance. Well deserved here. Link with a crazy performance at the end. And he is taking it. So Link is making it into the grand final. And let's see if Gwen also makes it here in his second attempt. But we are swapping the map for that. So rip channel points. Rioter has his bet against that. We have... oh my god. So C2 for Gwen. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I think there are no bonus points going on for the winner bracket if you go through that. I just know that from the other one, from other tournaments, that the first seed is getting 10 points and the second seed getting 6 points. Maybe you guys remember that as well from the OG times. but I think that actually, yeah, that's not a thing here. So, it is safe to say that Link is on his way to revenge himself against Gwen. Maybe you guys remember the last grand final from the French regionals, where the round from Gwen, where he won, was Moment of the Year in Eric Holdal's Trackmania award. So if you haven't watched that video already from Eric, make sure to check it out. It's a very good video. And yeah, in general, Eric is doing some insane job for Trackmania. And by the way, Eric, are you casting Trackmania Grand League, or are you not like doing anything related to that? There is a bonus. So 52.95 from Jaja here, doing APB. Oof, turned down 2 offers. Wow. Well, I only received 1. Oh man. So, this map here, Winter is Coming, is again a map that has been decided beforehand. WR is a 52.6, so 52.9 is a good time. So let's see if Jaja can keep up with that. Both are at 190 points. So at 190 points, that means that they need first places in order to qualify themselves. And yeah, I mean, looking good for them so far. It's Gwen who's so far behind. So Gwen is stumbling. Bear in mind, Gwen is not through yet. He's finalist, but he's not in the final just yet. Gwen is on P3 at the moment. Hugo and Jaja are betting it out for the 10-pointer. Who's getting it? Hugo or Jaja? Jaja with a better approach, but Hugo with more speed. And it is Jaja getting it with a 53.03. Great time. Great time from him. And Jaja up to 110 points. So that means if one victory, and he is also in finalist. So Gwen is getting pressurized here. He has to win now. Else it will be a lot of pressure on his shoulders again. So let's see here if he's making it or not. Hugo, Jaja, Gwen are betting it out. Hugo, of course, lagging a bit, unfortunately. But Jaja again with a very good start here.
Hello.
And he is currently in the lead with a good amount of speed. Yes, I was estimating this one correctly. But also Gwen is in the mix. 3600s between them. 36,000 of course, pardon me. But now Gwen is leading again. Jaja with a more inside approach has a better angle over this part. Let's follow Gwen here for this part as he's leading. But now the ending is of course deciding it. Jaja with an awkward approach had to release a little bit too much. Gwen full sending it, and Gwen is through. Gwen is through with a 52.97. Gwen is your second player who is in the grand final accompanying Link. So Gwen and Link already in the final, as we have P1 and 3 from the prior edition who are already qualified. So nice performance here. Jaja and Hugo are dropping down to the consolidation final, and they're still betting it out for P3. So let's see who's going to take that third position. So let's see who's going to take it. As Jaja is leading this round, he is one finish away of getting himself finalist. But of course he wants to deny Hugo the first position, since Hugo is at 100 points. And with that means that if he gets 110 points, he has the chance of getting himself finalist mode in the next round. So let's see if Jaja can take it this round. Looking good for him. Second, 0.3 ahead he is over Hugo here. So Jaja can take it a little bit conservatively. Didn't have to full send the ending, but Hugo has to do it. He has nothing to lose. But of course the risk is there that he is not gonna make it. And looking good for Jaja. Good approach, but touch the... Oh no! Can Jaja still finish? That is the question. Yes, he can. But of course, he has to... He has only one attempt now. One free attempt. And not two. And that's unfortunate to see. But yeah, good luck to Hugo and Jaja, as we have 2 more rounds at max to go. And Jaja is finalist. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, Jaja with a mistake, and we will definitely... Yeah. I'm not saying anything. Yeah, Hugo, I think you, did I say something? Oh my god, man. So Jaja is taking the 3rd position. Not sure if this really matters, because you are in the consolidation final anyway. But maybe they have a different approach. But yeah, Hugo choking a lot here. That's why you never delete. You never delete, guys. You never, ever, ever delete. So yeah, Jaja. Oh. Yeah, Hugo DNF'd. So Hugo and Bings have kind of the same problem of DNFing too early. Yeah, but Hugo just